Cool. Here we are. Speak with the crew about Pond 7's murder and investigate who is the murderer. Alright. That I can do. This thing gives you guns. That's pretty cool.
So I hear Night 15 wants you asking around about Matt's so-called murder. Are you here to grill me? What? Don't be ridiculous. That's barely worth responding to. I suppose you think I also sabotaged Zenlil? I'm sorry. I guess I'm just a little worked up. Not every day is like this, I can promise you that. It doesn't matter, does it? News spreads fast around here. Someone must have told someone who told someone else. Ending in conflict, telling
Come
me.
in.
No chance. He's far too self-centered. Rook 25 probably told him, no doubt starting as a threat. You know, stop bothering me or I'll turn you into the bishop. It's my pleasure. Ugh. This is too much. I'm pretty sure it's getting worse. Well, if it is a virus, and I think that it is, then it's likely spreading its way through Zenlil one system at a time. And the trouble with that is, Wade won't listen to me. It's nothing. He's just a little stubborn sometimes when it comes to this ship. He refuses to admit it could be an invasive virus messing everything up, but he's been in the cockpit all day. Hey, maybe you could talk to him. Strength in numbers! Not to mention you're a bishop and I'm just his poor lackey. Anyway, if you don't mind, we've all got a lot to do around here, and I'm no exception. They're not gonna like you eavesdropping.
Well, they were having sexy times back there. That's important to my investigation. Very important.
Hello, Bishop.
You don't want to talk to me, fucker? This is my room. Maybe this is, I kind of forget. Whatever. This is the murder room. Dark room. For some reason.
To complete when this is done. Hurry it up, I want that hole sealed and secure.
Yes, sir. All right, 11, you heard the lady. Let's double our efforts.
Must you always be so cheerful?
Well, yeah, of course I must. Someone around here needs to keep morale up. I won't let a silly thing like a murder ruin my mood.
I sometimes wish I could be just like you know? Detached from reality and all. It must be nice in your head, yes?
Oh, yes, it is. Hey, Bishop, have you tried the chicken today? It's damn good!
If you're here to question my people, wait for them to finish. If you're here to question me, do it later.
Question us? Come now, Bishop. There is really no need. And you are qualified for this?
It doesn't really matter, does it? Hold first, then you can chit-chat until hell freezes over.
Pas de problème. Hold first, chit-chat later.
Bishop, we could really use some help around here with all of these repairs. Let me know when you have a minute.
We've almost got them all. Just take it easy.
I don't know, this machine, it sort of makes me nervous. Oh, and hey, Bishop.
Everything, it seems, makes you nervous.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying you think I killed Pawn 7? Because I didn't have anything to do with that. I was in mission ops the whole time. Ask anyone, really, anyone at all.
Maybe we should sedate him.
No, Kieran. Bad Kieran.
This guy's
Just take
weird.
it easy, okay? Nobody is accusing anyone of anything.
I'm sorry, Oh, it doesn't matter. So, Bishop, thanks for coming to see me. I'm just, getting these huge fragments taken out of me. The doc here says those experimental bullets should have blown me to bits. It didn't hurt at all. Nope, not one bit. Not at all. Nope. No siree, no. Have you ever been shot before, Bishop? I'll bet you have. That's so amazing. Oh, so then I guess it doesn't really hurt. Yeah, people say it's worse than childbirth, but I don't understand that. I mean, for me, I just sort of went numb and then passed out until Rook 13 woke me up. Those nanites sure felt funny, though.
Is there something wrong with your vocal cords? They seem to vibrate far too often, and at an incredible rate.
I was going to tell him to stop drooling on the bishop, but yours is better.
Haha, real funny, guys. Thanks a lot. So, Doc, are we done here? I'd like to head back to mission ops. See if Rook 9 or Pawn 19 need my help.
Stop calling me Doc. The remaining bullet fragments have been removed, and the nanites forcibly flushed from your system, as requested. So yes, Pawn 12, we are done here. Can you please tell Pawn 1 that we are ready for him?
Yep, sure. Of course. Hey, Gary. Looks like you're up. It doesn't hurt. Really, it doesn't. I didn't feel a thing, and I was expecting to feel so much pain.
Be quiet, 12. Please. Not now.
Well, if you want to come talk, Bishop, come see me in mission ops. About, whatever.
Hey, number 1.
Make it so, number 1.
You have the bridge, number 1.
Please, guys. Yeah, for the 10th time, I get it. Just like Riker. Ha ha. My head is killing me. I'm grumpy as hell. Can we just get this over with so I can go lay down?
Sorry, you're right.
Lay down here and try to relax.
If you find cancer or something, I don't want to know about it.
I can't talk while they're doing
How
this
long is this
shit.
gonna take?
Almost there. Just let it work.
And hey, Bishop. Thanks for saving my life.
Yeah,
Touching,
yeah.
Cowboy. Touching.
What is that supposed to mean?
Alan Rickman.
Who?
Never mind.
Okay, there we go. All done.
My head still feels like it's splitting in half.
That is to be expected, considering your injuries. I will inform Rook 25 that you will be taking the afternoon off.
Thanks. Oh, and Bishop, you'll have to speak with me tomorrow if you want to ask about Pawn 7. I really need to lay down.
Good, just
Take
fuck
care of
off,
yourself,
man.
Gary.
Yeah, I'll try.
We both need to concentrate, Bishop.
I guess the bishop saving your life hasn't done much to improve your personality? I take it you like to talk about Pawn 7.
Yes.
Yeah, we have Bishop. We haven't had a real hands-on mission since Bishop 8 left. I've spent most of today actually playing with my VR deck, bored out of my mind. Yes, well, technically it's possible, but,
Had I killed Pawn 7, I would have ideally brought his body to the organic containment unit, processed him, and then deleted the information. Failing that, I certainly would not have told you it was no accident. I know it is. I would not have made the point had it not been a good one. So, Pawn 24 and I need to concentrate, and you have orders.
we need to concentrate on what, exactly?
Our work.
Right, our work, of course. Sorry, Bishop, but we apparently have work to do. So much work.
These fucking guys. Checking for evidence. These ones don't open. Boar's locker is locked. I will remember that. I will try to. Oh no, I don't.
So, are you here to help or just wandering aimlessly? Come on, new fish, help us out. Don't be like Bishop 8 was, I beg you. I'd use a different adjective, but that works. When he wasn't on a mission, he could be found by himself in his cabin or flirting with anyone who'd listen. No, you don't, Bishop. He only survived as long as he did due to blind and dumb luck. He sort of had an uncanny ability to see things coming that none of us could, and it saved his life 1,000 times over. Yes, Bishop, he kicked ass. Bloody Rambos. Well, whatever. If you come around and feel like being helpful,
Whatever, I'm busy.
let me know. I want this done by the time I get back. In other words, I want you out of here
Oh,
and
no,
back
no,
to
no.
work
Oh, not a
elsewhere.
chance. You get the hell away from me.
What are you talking about, dude?
Come on, Thor. Move your arse. You should have had that done a half hour ago.
Yes, sir. Consider my ass in perpetual motion.
Cute. Real cute. Let me know if you need something, okay?
Wait a second. You were just nice to me. Somebody called the record books. Rook 25 said something nice.
Oh, I take it back, alright? Just shut up and finish that so I can give you something else boring and tedious to do.
And so we return to normality. The dream fading swiftly into oblivion.
Why won't this asshole talk to me?
Stop it! Go away!
Hey, dick.
What don't you
How
understand?
are you doing, 32?
Pawn 7 is
Almost
dead
done here.
because of you, and I don't want to be
No,
next.
not quite. The crane mechanism won't respond to my commands, but I'll get it going.
Did I?
Even if I must tear
What?
this thing apart and rebuild
Who
it
cares,
piece by
Bishop?
piece.
The whole ship
Well,
knows
I
that
have
by
every
now.
confidence you
I
can
want
handle it.
you to
If
go
you need
away.
me, I'll be working on the
Don't you
CCU.
understand English,
I will
or
not need you.
or
But
is
thank
my
you, sir.
accent just not American enough for you? Good for you. Look, I've been told that you were coming from 3 different people. If that's all you have to go on, Sherlock, you're gonna need a new tactic. Now,
Fucking asshole.
scram before I get the broom.
This guy's such a dick. He's on my shit list. He's got a locked locker. And other. Just a dick.
God damn you.
Oh,
Sorry,
hello,
Bishop. I know you're busy, but
I
I would
can't help but
appreciate it
feel
if you'd
terrible
stop by
about
Global Ops for
0.7.
just a few minutes.
He
The
was a
Queen
good
would
kid.
like to speak with you.
One of the
There's
best.
no immediate rush.
I must
Whenever
say,
you're
though,
able.
I am glad to see you're still with us after everything earlier. Someone sure has your number, don't they? Yes, I know. I understand. The only time I've left this room was when I went to Upper Avionics for a few minutes. I went through the 3rd level, access from Global Ops, nowhere near the cabins. some would say wasting their time. But these past few days, they've been attempting to upgrade the cargo containment unit. Rook 25 is not only trying to increase max capacity, but also thinks she can remotely connect every C3800 CCU to form a network of transferable equipment. I know, she is crazy. I told her this. I know what you're thinking, Bishop, but no. I mean, it is ridiculous. She may have wanted to at times, but Rook 25 did not kill Pawn 7. We are talking about Miss non-lethal weaponry here. The whole reason you bishops carry those energy assault rifles. She's practically a Buddhist monk. Yes, well, unique is one word for her. And I think she only tolerated Bishop 8's killing because they probably saved tens of millions of lives together. What is that against a few hundred casualties on the other side?
Pawn 32, come here for a second. And Bishop, you can flirt with her later.
Just give me 2 minutes.
Ugh, leave that stupid thing. It'll still be broken when you get back.
If you'll excuse me, work is never complete for a lady with these assets.
Oh boy.
I'm coming.
Ah. Well, I guess I have to come too. Oh, you walked through me. That was weird.
So, next on the Let's Give Thanks to Kirill Angelov repair list is to manually reboot and diagnose the atmospheric shielding. Wade says he's prepped it for a diaper change, and I hope you're up for the job.
I have a 1-year-old niece, remember? I think I can handle it.
Good. And don't let the Bishop or anyone else distract you. I don't care what they want.
No problem.
Alright.
Bishop, if you have another minute, I wanted to ask you one more thing.
Of course you did.
It is about the Guardian Church. I was only wondering what your affiliation is, if any. Are you a member? Because I've been a member for many years. I was hoping to find another ally against Alana's teasing. Someone who understands the Church and their message of unity. Good. That is all I wish to know. Perhaps we can attend a Headway meeting together sometime. I suppose then I will let you return to work. I truly hope that you and I can become friends.
Guy's sketchy as hell.
Hey, Bishop. That was some pretty amazing work with Angelov. With 283 separate recorded incidents under his belt, it was about time someone put him behind bars.
That damn the computer brain of yours.
Yeah, well, it's a mixed blessing when it only allows for 1,533 hours of sleep a year.
That is not very much, Bishop, if you were wondering.
Oh, hey. Right, I guess you're wondering what else we found in the TS packet from London.
Hell yeah, I am.
Eyewitnesses claim 3 or 4 large transport vehicles left the Felixstowe docks only minutes before police arrived. They were headed for downtown when the police apparently, well, lost them.
Poof, vanished. A bunch of unmarked transports. You know, since the war you can barely let out a fart in London without a 15 cameras seeing you do it. Followed by the police raining fire down on you.
No, except to say the London police are likely holding something back. They claim they're dealing with a security breach of their mainframe and that automated monitoring systems have been unable to detect the vehicles. Something stinks. There is no way they just up and lost those trucks.
Whatever happened to those good old-fashioned police work? Without the cameras and the sensor arrays, those bobbies are useless.
Yes, but which one? We thought the same thing, and according to what we can tell, there are several high-profile hackers residing within the London area. Adrian Draper, Alvarez Famosa, and Jonathan Gonzalez are 3 of the big ones.
With the right tools, it could be any of them. And good luck finding one.
So you know your London hackers, do you?
All right, I'll check him out. It can't hurt.
So I'm told the bishop here has been tasked with investigating Pond 7. I'm assuming he has some questions he'd like to ask us, don't you, Bishop?
Hmm? Really? Let's get it over with then. Ask away. The truth? There have been 2,952 operations since the Consortium was first formed, and this is the first time a murder has occurred aboard a C-3800. Not to mention the first time one's been EMP'd, boarded, and shot up. Today has been nothing short of insane. That's what I think.
Neither of us have left global operations since this morning. As you may have noticed, things have been a little crazy around here.
Actually...
No, neither of us have. Not until after the incident took place. I sometimes wish we had those suits the Swedes wear, you know. No, she wasn't saying that.
Hey, relax. We've got nothing to hide. I went to the washroom, actually, right around when it happened. But it's a straight shot from Glow Labs. The cabins are on a different level altogether. Sure, no problem. And please, forgive 62 for being a dink.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Maybe talk to Rook 25, Pawn 32, or Pawn 4. They were all working with Pawn 7 this morning in the hangar bay. I hope you're not suggesting that Rook 25 could be suspect. Because that's simply impossible. Not her. Never.
Are we done here, Bishop? You know we're not involved.
Pawn 32 has been here for over 3 years now. She was just married 6 months ago. Pawn 7 and several others actually went to the wedding. Just last week, she was telling me she and her husband are trying for their first kid. Wait, I didn't say that. Neither did he. All we're saying is Pawn 4 is annoying. It certainly doesn't mean we think he killed anyone.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Why in the hell is Night 15 giving you the task of interrogating her crew anyway? It does not seem right, does it? I mean, you barely know any of us.
All right, both of you. Just stop it. This won't get us anywhere, and I think the bottom line is simple. Bishop, neither of us had anything to do with what happened to Pawn 7. End of conversation.
All right, well, come on then, Kendra. Make your move.
I am sorry, Bishop, but I guess we can't talk any longer. I need to put an old man in his place.
Porca vaca. How come I didn't see that?
Yeah.
I honestly have no idea. And please, take your time.
Hey, Six, are you ready to meet with the Queen? Don't be too long. She's a busy woman.
Fucker. Guess that checks out and that checks out.
Bishop.
Can't talk to him.
Hey, Six, are you ready to meet with the Queen?
Sure.
Here, hang on one moment. Oh, and be forewarned, she doesn't like it when you waste her time. So choose your words carefully.
Incoming AV.
Good afternoon to you both. Let's try and keep this quick and to the point. Bishop 6. First, it's wonderful to finally meet you. The king has been particularly adamant about you. And of course, he sends his regards and his regrets for not being here. Cute. And call me Mum. It drives me nuts, but they all seem to like it. Right to it. No bullshit. Good. Now, I wanted to start by expressing my sincerest condolences over what happened to Pawn 7. He was an exemplary officer, and I'm told an integral part of your crew. He will no doubt be missed.
Yes, he will be. It should also be noted that if it wasn't for the Bishop being quick on his feet, we may have also lost Pawn 1.
I heard. Well done, Bishop, but don't expect a gift basket or commendation. You did your job, and you did it well. All of which we expect from our bishops. Good man, that's what I like to hear.
Right. So, about Pawn 7, I wanted to...
Hold on. We'll get to that in a minute. So, Bishop 6, the king has managed to trace the takeoff point of Angelov's boarding carrier to an airbase outside Aderna, Turkey. Hidden on the servers of this base was a document Angelov had apparently written for his men. It detailed one fact of their mission. Bishop 6 must die, or someone would kill them and their families.
In all fairness, Mum, we can't believe anything Kirill says or does or talks about doing. Even this document could have been planted for the king to find. Kirill is no slouch when it comes to subterfuge.
True. And this is why I want you speaking with him the instant he wakes up. We need to know what he knows, if anything, and he may be more willing to talk now that he's been beaten. Hell, he may even respect the bishop for beating him. But that's not important right now. What is important is to find out why. Why you specifically? Why now? And perhaps, who did you go and piss off before joining us? Let's hear it. Excuse me? The Guardian Church? One of our biggest financial supporters? Not to mention the fact that I'm close personal friends with Rick Perlman.
What did you do? Who's Henry? And you couldn't have been more than 7 years old.
Henry is the king, and very few people know that. Bishop, if I said to you, Seeker, would that make any sense to you?
What is going on?
Interesting. And it's okay, Taran. Don't worry about it. Bishop, you should really keep this information to yourself.
Incoming AV communication.
Who invited Wheats?
It wasn't me, I swear.
Good afternoon, everybody. Terran, Mum. Ah, yes, Bishop 6. I was hoping to catch your attention for a moment. The light blesses my luck, it seems.
Colin, it's good to see you. I trust you've been filled in on today's events.
I have, yes. I mostly just wanted to confirm that we're a go in Ireland. The Stormbird will be about an hour behind Zenlil. Oh, and I heard Bishop 6 brought down Angelov. Bravo. The ancestors must be keeping an eye on you. So, he's polite and modest. Wow. That's certainly refreshing, after so many years listening to Bishop 8 prattle on like he was born in a dumpster.
What? Born in a dumpster?
What was that?
Some sort of glitch in our minor systems. Wade and the King are working on it. He assures me it's nothing major.
The king never told me of any glitch.
Well, no offense, Mum, but you've got other things to worry about.
This is true.
So, is that all you wanted, Wheats? We will be seeing you in a few hours, after all. Maybe you've got better things to do.
Why must everyone keep calling me by my last name? And just 1 minute. Bishop. That is such a dreary thing to call you. What is your real name again? Oh? And why not? You know what? Forget it. I think I have a name for you, and I believe that you've heard this one before. Can you hear me? Hello? Bishop! You've been given destiny to fulfill by the Lords of Light, and you cannot save us all without first saving yourself from darkness.
Well, that was certainly interesting. First-rate Wheat's weirdness. And why is my connection not affected by whatever just happened to his?
I have honestly stopped trying to figure things out today.
Well, let's try and get this meeting finished before he comes back, shall we? Now, Bishop, last topic of the day, Pawn 7. I find it curious that the very day you board Zenlo, one of our most respected pawns is found dead only a few hours later. I hear Night 15 tasked you with that. Good. You can only help the investigators in Ireland by stirring things up a little now. Also, we'll be using your CMC records as part of the investigation. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Right. So I will speak with the king about everything we've discussed, after which he can decide what our next move will be. And Night 15, you and Wade get that boat to Ireland in one piece.
We will. And you be careful too, Mum. There's no telling who else out there's been given this EMP weapon. Night 5 has already been told to repeatedly scan for heat signatures at long range. We don't know whether or not Kirill's was the only one of those cloaked boarding carriers, and we're not taking any chances.
Excellent work, and I'm sure we'll be just fine. The Aether's a good ship. It'll get us to BC in one piece.
I hope right.
So.
Aren't I always?
I'm glad you're still here. It shows initiative. You can leave now if you wish, but I was just curious if you'd like to ask me anything about what you saw. Maybe about the Queen, or Night 18. Let's just say that Wheats, Night 18, has a particular way of being. When he gets worked up about something or another, Night 11 calls it the Wheats weirdness. It's hard to explain, to be honest. Can you believe he was the Consortium's first official knight? He's been with us for 10 years. At first, no, not even remotely. But the actions of him and his crew are unmistakable. They've literally set the bar for the rest of us. Well, we can talk some more later. I've got some unfortunate calls to make, starting with Pawn 7's family. His mother and I go back quite a few years. We were friends during my university days. Oh, and I'll have Wade load a new VT scenario for you. So head over there when you have a second.
You're right.
Oh, bugger. She's really pissed off now. Night 15 on Route 25. One of you need to shut down power to lower avionics immediately. She's got to
Apparently I
find
failed the mission.
Wade? Come in, Rook 9. What is going on? Rook 13, I want you and Pawn 24 in lower avionics on the double.
Sir. The door is not responding.
Let me try it remotely. Oh! Remote door controls are not functioning, and neither are maintenance access points.
Well, figure it out! Now!
What the hell? The hatch door from lower avionics to the cockpit has just unlocked itself!
6. That means you're up. Enter lower avionics from the cockpit and get weighed out of there.
It looks as though recognized vitals are decreasing. Whatever is happening in there, it's getting worse.
My gods! Stay focused, 6.
What the fuck?
Whoa, whoa! Stay back! It looks like it only gets worse as you approach him. Return to the cockpit. We need a new plan. Alana, tell us you have a brilliant plan to get weighed out.
I think so. I mean, it's going to be dangerous, but I could remotely reverse the polarity of the Bishop's BUS to attract rather than...
We don't need details, just do it!
Okay, it's done. Be damned careful, Bishop. Your BUS will now attract every electrical current in that room.
Let's try this again, 6. And take it slowly. Oh my god! Forget slowly! Stick him with the nanites and get the hell out of there!
What is going on?
Come on, buddy.
You don't need to tell
Okay,
me
6,
twice.
it's your turn. Time to go.
Come on, I'm trying. Christ.
How are you feeling, Wade? And what exactly happened in there?
I'm actually not too bad, thanks to the Bishop. Bit of a headache, but nothing to worry about. And what happened? Your guess is truly as good as mine, boss. I was just about finished with the repairs to our autoguns when Zenil's computer core started surging electricity. Must have blacked out after that.
The medical nanites have repaired about 75% of the damage you were subjected to. The other 25% must be repaired by myself or Pond 24, at your earliest convenience.
In other words, Wade, you've got more or less a clean bill of health. Good to still have you with us.
Thanks, Kieran. I'll come down once I'm finished these repairs. And wait a second. Still have me with you? Are you saying I almost died? Crikey.
No, of course not. The Bishop was all over it from the get-go.
I knew he'd come to my rescue. Did she now? Well, thanks, Alana. You can fix my suit any day.
Don't push it, Captain, or next time you fry. So can we talk about the elephant in the room now? These so-called system bugs that have been going unchecked since this morning.
I'm still unconvinced there's anything more, to be honest. Whatever just happened down there could easily be attributed to the EMP. There's no telling what kind of residual effects that bloody thing caused.
Stop it! Just stop! I have never even considered saying this before to you, but I think you're being an idiot. You're stressed, angry, and you don't want to believe what's right in front of you.
Okay, I'm on it.
And to all of you, you may not want to mention this incident to anyone. We don't want to further scare the crew for no good reason.
Because holding back information from them was such a good idea last time.
Come on, Alana. Ease up.
No, it's fine. She's right. I admit that I should never have done that with Pawn 7. But this is different. They are already on edge, and I'd rather not have them start turning on each other. Just do what I say, Alana, please.
You're the boss.
6. I think you have a virtual trainer scenario to run.
Oops, too late.
Hey, Bishop. Before you actually get going in there, this is a private channel between us, so please speak freely. You've been spending some time with the crew since Pawn 7 was killed, and I was thinking if you even had a guess as to who may be responsible. I could keep an eye out. Maybe we'll get lucky. Just like that. Well, alright. I guess we'll see what we see. Hopefully you're not just picking a name at random. Welcome to my civilian defense scenario. The rules are pretty simple. Keep all of the virtual civilians alive through 20 progressively more difficult levels. To receive the highest score, incapacitate all the bad guys and keep all civilians alive. Only a small handful of bishops have managed to reach level 20 with all civilians still alive. No pressure.
What? Mm. Whatever. Some tough business.
What the hell is going on, Wade? It's like a bloody light show back here.
It's the virus, I'll bet, kicking into overdrive. I'm on my way back to the cockpit. 2 minutes.
I think something real bad is about to happen.
I cannot let you do it, Seeker. You must not be allowed to reach the Churchill Tower.
Did he just say the Churchill Tower? In London?
It may be a she, Alana.
Well, that explains what happened to Pawn 7. He must have walked in on whoever that is as they were tampering with Bishop 8's bus.
Be careful, Six. This so-called officer of ours is clearly a little confused.
Do you have anything to say before I end this? Angelov was nothing more than a means to an end. His EMP helped spread the virus I planted. He was never expected to succeed. Don't patronize me. No amount of words will save your life.
All personnel, stay the hell off the second floor until further notice. I'm in the cockpit now.
Good move, Wade. We don't want anyone getting in the crossfire. Come on! Now's your chance. Shoot me down. Prove you're nothing but a cold-blooded killer.
Try to negotiate, Six. Failing that, end this by any means necessary.
Kill one innocent now to prevent so many more from suffering in the future. That's not murder. It's fate. I could not allow him to get away after walking in on me disabling the sensors on the bus locker. It's ironic that is what ultimately triggered the sensors anyway.
I didn't even... Christ. How was I supposed to know one of our pawns was some kind of bus-wearing crazy person?
It's all right, Wade. This is certainly not your fault.
Not that I need to defend myself, but I was given proof. Undeniable proof of what is to come. Unless, of course, I stop it. Enough of this. May the light save your soul!
Whoa! Did you just see that?
Can someone please tell me what that was?
Well, the bishop didn't just fight an empty suit.
I know it sounds crazy, but what if someone managed to animate the suit remotely?
Remote-controlled BUS. Way too much of a power drain for the kind of efficiency we just saw. The suit would have fallen much quicker.
What if somebody teleported from the suit? Some kind of fail-safe recall system.
Teleported. This isn't one of your science fiction movies, Kieran.
When you rule out the possible, what else remains?
That does it. I'm not taking any more chances. Remote control, teleporter, whatever. This day is slipping further and further from our control. Wade, patch my CNC into the ship's loudspeaker. I've had quite enough fun for one day.
Okay, you're on.
Attention, everyone. Attention. Today has been a long and difficult day for all of us. And I find myself humbled to have a crew as dedicated and brave as the men and women on this ship. While the day may have been long, unfortunately it is not yet over. Consortium criminals. I am now issuing security protocol X03. All pawn personnel will report immediately to the barracks until further notice. This is for everyone's safety until we touch ground in Ireland. Thank you.
You can't seriously be thinking of locking them in there.
That's the plan, yes. Do you have a better idea to help prevent more of our crew members from dying or killing each other? Because I'm all ears if you do.
Locking them all in a room with a pissed-off, magically teleporting killer seems like a good plan to you.
Alana, don't push me right now.
Excuse me! You can't deny that you've been making some pretty bad decisions today.
Don't do this.
So what? When they start turning on each other in there, we just let it play out?
Thank you, Six. And Alana, I am hoping it won't come to that. They are consortium officers, not animals.
Hey, come on, people. Reality check. We're not out of this yet. Can we maybe save the petty arguments for after we touch ground?
You're right. Wade, how close are you to fixing these bloody lights?
Oh, give me some credit. I've got this virus by the balls now that it's shown us its ass.
Very colorful.
Thanks. Oh, we're saving that one. Alright, so first B, I can't power down the system because there's a chip missing from the battery crawl control bank. Oh, hey, I guess you've already found it. Okay, mate. Now take that chip to the battery crawl and plug it into the control bank there. The battery crawl is accessible from the hangar bay and the galley. In the hangar bay, it's the hatch on the second level directly underneath the CCU.
Yes. Yes.
Holy crap, you both look the same! You're like twins!
What?
That'll do the trick. I need to reset some lesser systems, so we're gonna lose lights for a few seconds.
Sounds good. Do it.
We'll back up and everything is in the green. The virus is gone. I hope.
Good work. I think we can all breathe a little easier now.
Well, I'll be damned. Hey, guys. I think the virus may have tampered with our local newswire connection. There's a channel that wasn't there an hour ago, and yet it's most voted over the past 3 hours. There's some seriously strange stuff going on in London right now.
Oh gods. Let me guess. The Churchill Tower.
You got it. And we've also got a second incoming TS packet from London.
This is not happening.
Let me patch the newswire broadcast through the whole ship. Just a second.
If this freak thunder snowstorm wasn't enough for one day, it's hard to believe that an unknown number of armed terrorists have taken control of the Churchill Tower. First reports are sketchy but conclusive, and I assure you this is no prank.
Bin Laden.
Voice and image recognition have confirmed. The leader of the hostage takers is none other than Saad bin Laden. I assure you again, this is no joke. Saad bin Laden, you'll remember, was thought to have been killed almost 15 years ago during one of the final American raids against Al-Qaeda. Your guess is as good as mine, folks, and all I can tell you right now is to stay by the newswire. The instant I know more, you will too. This is Malcolm reporting from London, England, just outside the Churchill Tower.
Thought to have been killed. Saad was killed, shot through the heart. I know an American bloke who was there when it happened.
You don't think...
No, Alana. I can assure you that the King will not be sending us to London. We've had enough excitement for one day.
Yeah, well, I hate to be the bringer of disappointment, but...
Don't you dare say it, Wade.
I've just been given a course change from the King. We're headed for the center of London.
Seriously? Does he not know what we've been through today? Tell him to send Tiamat. Everyone knows Night 11 loves these types of missions.
No joke, Alana. 5 minutes till mission briefing.
Come on, Kay. Do something. This isn't right.
Okay, everyone. You heard Wade. Meet in the hollow room on the double. Briefing in 5.
So, everyone's just going to ignore me now? A bloody bin Laden in London? This isn't just insane, it's some sort of practical joke. It has to be.
Alana, today is proving to be full of surprises. You should really learn to roll with the punches.
Shut up, Kieran.
6, go ahead and take a seat.
Hello,
We'll be getting
Seeker.
started soon.
Yes, I know it's you. I understand Interdimensional Games has created a video game from your trips to this world, even calling it Consortium. Are you familiar with what they call their alternate reality game?
Do you know who I am? I told Vidal it was a mistake to open this connection to the uninitiated.
This game you call Consortium was a mistake, and your rift should only be accessed by those prepared to better this world through informed action.
Ah, here's the metagame going on.
Vidal the Search, founder of the IDGI-1 satellite? Unbelievable. How can you possibly understand what you're getting yourself into? You are openly vulnerable to manipulation. IDGI should know better.
Can I? Like I trusted Braden Shaw, or Walter Greenberg for that matter. Humans have a faulty wire up there somewhere. It says that trust is the same as love, or hate. Mere words to be tossed around at your convenience. My childhood, my fragile development stage, reduced to an ancillary alternate reality game, full of game lore. Your world certainly is a strange one. Though yours is unique, there are countless other Earths. I cannot tell you why you are so unique, because I do not know. My proverbial gut simply tells me your world must be treated with care.
You are special. Well, I suppose we shouldn't keep the others waiting too much longer.
Your IDGI and Canadian government are making the choice to send people through the rift. I'm only allowing you through with the hopes you will do what is right.
Let me return the question and ask. If you feel it is amoral, why are you here? So because the connection exists, you may as well try and use it for good? I can appreciate that, sort of. But what about the others in your world who are having fun playing a game? Do you know how many Bishop 6s are being maimed and killed as we speak?
Isn't there something we can do while we wait? How about charades?
No, that was not an option. He had to be unaware of the process, or it would not work. As long as you keep him safe.
He will be safe.
Okay, now we've really got to get to work. And don't even think about trying to get out of this. You can either disconnect right now or suck it up and help save the world. The choice is yours.
All right, everyone. The king tells me he's ready for us. Zen, display priority consortium signal, authorization code 7383 Alpha.
7383 Alpha accepted. Now connecting Consortium King.
Happy holidays, everyone.
So let's hear it then. Why us? Stormbird or Tiamat should be given this one. We're in no condition to be handling a mission like this.
Alana, let him talk.
Rook 25, I can only ask that you be patient and trust me. You should also know that I have personally reviewed all of your CMC records, with nothing of note found. And I am told X03 is in effect.
I have reviewed every one, double-checked security protocols, even ran tests to ensure the stability of the CMC network. Everything is correct and in order.
Six, don't be ridiculous.
It is fine. I can appreciate his point of view.
especially after being attacked by a pawn. Now, before I get into the details of this operation, I've decided to bring in another Rook to remotely aid you.
Not only can his political knowledge be helpful, but he also has personal ties with what is occurring in London.
One moment. Some of you already know Rook 3.
James Lensworth! Sorry, Rook 3. What a wonderful surprise! I thought you'd been abducted. I haven't heard a word in months.
Hello, Taryn. Certainly been a while. Things have been pretty crazy up here lately. Disarming Strawman and Global was a real bitch of a job. I've been meaning to connect.
Are you all right? What is going on?
I'm fine. One minute I'm TO in my quarters, and the next I'm being dragged here by my assistant.
Jim, you pencil-pushing bastard. You know you still owe me a drink.
Wade, you crazy bastard. I can't believe they keep giving you the keys
You
to that
bastard,
bucket.
you crazy bastard.
Here, let me introduce you to our savior of the day, Bishop 6. He took down Angelov, survived an assassination attempt, and is all around a pretty great guy.
Bishop, I still don't know what in the pits is going on, but it sounds like you saved some lives. There's a lot of goddamn good people on that plane, so nice work. Hell of a first day. Yeah, Taryn and I go way back. And I was on that crew for a time when Zenlil was first commissioned.
Yes,
Cool, man.
It was. Rook 3 here was once an integral part of this crew.
It didn't work out.
Well, hello there, Alana. I knew you couldn't keep from running your motor much longer.
So, Jim, how's Darcy been anyway? Last I heard she was over in China, managing a plant for the Global Senate.
She's fine, thanks. I haven't seen her in a while, but she's actually been living in London for the past year or so. Doing well for herself.
Bugger. I'm sorry.
What? What's going on?
How long have you been sleeping?
I don't know, 5, maybe 6 hours. Why? Somebody better tell me something.
I will explain. Please, we are running low on time. The Churchill Tower, built over the River Thames, near the financial district of London, England.
Oh, God. Did the damn thing blow up?
No, Rook 3. From what we can so far ascertain, your daughter Darcy and the other hostages have been unharmed.
Hostages? Is this some kind of bad joke? I know my birthday is coming up again.
No joke. Not like last year. I will explain everything.
Now, as I was saying, the Churchill Tower is the second tallest building in the world, standing at 840 meters, and consisting of 208 floors, including those below ground.
The top 43 floors are in mid-construction, and will soon be a 5-star hotel. A partially constructed roof will thus supply several safe landing zones for our bishop to aim for.
No offense to anyone present, but I'd like to request Bishop 10 for this mission. He'd get my Darcy out of that nuke and waiting without breaking a sweat.
Bishop 6 will get her back, Rook 3. I can promise you that.
Uh-huh. If you say so.
Just breathe, Seeker. Breathe.
I'm breathing, asshole.
And if it is some elaborate trap, then you'll fight your way through it.
Either way, you can always just load your game if you happen to die, right? What we are mostly concerned with is what lies between the hotel and the businesses below. A currently unknown number of armed soldiers have seized this section of the building, the Churchill Tower Power Facility, specifically where Rook 3's daughter, Darcy Lensworth, is employed. British authorities have given us control of the situation, and we've been asked to handle things as swiftly as possible.
Sir, the newswire says these so-called terrorists are led by Saad bin Laden. How is that possible?
Clearly, American intelligence over the death of bin Laden was incorrect.
Someone is luring us and we're playing right into it like a bunch of amateurs. It's Bishop 2 all over again.
Unless you have something useful to add, Alana, please be quiet.
Oh.
Well, you tell Bishop 6 that this trap is shaping up to swallow him whole.
What an asinine analogy. He's a bishop. He can handle any horse shit thrown his way.
I'm straight.
Voice and image analysis have confirmed that their leader is in fact Osama bin Laden's son. Here is his statement of their demands, as passed to us by British authorities. I'll let it speak for itself.
الله أكبر والعزة لله. لقد أرسلنا نحن هنا في مهمة جهادية مقدسة لوضع حد للخيانة والخداع الذي يمارسه الغرب على شعوبنا. فقد وصلتنا بحمد الله وعونه معلومات عن نظام إيصال للسلاح الكيميائي VXY الذي يتم تطويره على منشآت مبنية فوق أراضينا نحن لقتل ملايين المسلمين. حتى على الرغم من توقيع اتحاد أمريكا الشمالية على معاهدة حظر أسلحة الدمار الشامل. المجموعة التي تم القبض عليها هم مهندسو وفنيي هذا المشروع الاستعماري للاتحاد، وهم شركاء في الجريمة أيضا. اتبعوا تعليماتنا ونفذوا طلبنا لنفرج عنهم، وإن تجاهلتم طلباتنا سوف نذيقهم غضب الله الشديد. الله أكبر.
Wow. A VXY delivery system, a holy crusade, NAU conspiracies are suffering the wrath of God? And when did people start becoming infidels again?
For all intent and purpose, bin Laden and the men fighting for him should not exist.
We also have no idea why they believe a VXY delivery system is being developed on site, and this makes them highly dangerous. Clearly, disinformation is involved.
But the threat is real.
So, if it's not a weapon, can we assume someone else let them into the tower for another reason? To lure us would be my first guess.
Maybe. These sons of bitches are just stupid and have bad information.
I'm only exploring all possibilities.
It sounds to me like you're only running your mouth and clouding the issue.
I didn't see anything.
Wait for it.
Kay, look. I'm not about to take this bureaucrat's high-handed garbage for an entire mission.
Relax, Boyle.
Alana, you need to accept the situation and let us move forward. Right now.
I'm sorry. Again. I guess I haven't exactly been looking forward to this visit with my dad. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that anymore, do I?
Oh, you're making me cry.
Alana, don't. Just don't.
Thank you, Night 15. British police, of course, have been explaining to this bin Laden how ridiculous his claim is. To no avail.
It is time for action. Bishop, I know this is your first real mission, but I want the terrorists subdued and the hostages rescued, by the numbers. This means following your knight's instructions to the letter.
I'm glad to hear that.
It's all right, Seeker. I think you'll find yourself a natural at this. Just keep your head down and avoid getting shot in the head. Night 15. I will leave the remaining details in your capable hands. Good luck, everyone.
And I've got some catching up to do. I'll see y'all at mission start.
All right. So, we've only got a few minutes till drop time. Rooks, I want you to start prepping by studying schematics and all the other background data that's been supplied to us. I'll be in my office doing the same.
Boss? Kirill is awake and he's asking for the Bishop. Well, he's actually having a bit of a fit.
Bishop, maybe before you head over to the hangar bay, you could go and speak to him in the brig. You may as well see what you can find out. Just make sure you have enough time to gear up in the hangar bay before it's time to jump.
Nice crab walking, buddy.